Can stepping away from constant stimulation truly reset your brain and elevate your focus? Welcome back to our Aura audio summary of the scientific view, current evidence and nuances of dopamine fasting. In our last episode, we explored the foundational concepts and ongoing controversy surrounding this emerging practice. Today, in episode 2, we dive deep into the current scientific evidence and the critical nuances of this powerful, yet often misunderstood, approach to well-being. The concept of dopamine fasting sparks significant debate. While it feels intuitively right, hard scientific proof remains elusive. This is not a new phenomenon. Humans have practiced various forms of asceticism for centuries. However, modern scientific rigor demands more. Current research on dopamine fasting is minimal. It lacks the robust, peer-reviewed studies typical for medical protocols. This absence of formal validation is a critical point. Think of it like a groundbreaking startup idea. The pitch is compelling. The potential market is huge. But without solid data, without proven ROI, investors hesitate. This scientific gap presents a major challenge. Without clear evidence, it cannot be a recognized treatment for psychiatric conditions. It remains a personal strategy, not a medical directive. The system often prioritizes interventions with clear, measurable outcomes. Research funding gravitates towards pharmaceutical solutions, for instance. This leaves many promising, non-pharmacological approaches underexplored. This is the lack of reward mentioned in the research. Proving a drug's efficacy can lead to billions. Proving a behavioral change works offers less direct financial incentive for large-scale studies. Consider Mindful Tech, a fictional wellness company. They developed an app for digital detox. Their users reported reduced stress and improved focus. Yet, securing large-scale clinical trials proved impossible. The problem was simple: no pharmaceutical patent, no massive profit margins. Their anecdotal success, however widespread, did not translate into research dollars. It was a classic chicken and egg scenario. Without funding, no research. Without research, no validation. The founder, Alex, often expressed frustration. We saw incredible personal transformations, but without the gold standard studies, it was just a good story, not a proven treatment. This highlights a systemic issue. The lack of financial reward often handicaps research into prevention measures. These techniques, while potentially beneficial, struggle for scientific validation. So, while the logical abstract mind might embrace the idea, the scientific community requires more. It demands empirical data. It needs controlled studies. This is the current reality. It's a call to action for future research, not a dismissal of the concept itself. Now, let's explore the critical nuances. Dopamine fasting is not a one-size-fits-all solution. Individual responses vary wildly. What works for one person might not work for another. Some individuals thrive with moderate digital breaks. Others find the concept completely irrelevant to their lives. Respecting these differences is paramount. It's about finding your optimal balance. It's about personal psychological health. This isn't about extreme measures. It's about smart strategy. Integrate holistic practices into your daily routine. Mindfulness activities offer significant benefits. Meditation, yoga, even simple deep breathing. These practices positively impact dopamine regulation. They enhance overall mental well-being. How does this happen? Mindfulness trains your brain. It strengthens your prefrontal cortex. This area helps regulate emotional responses and impulse control. It allows you to consciously choose your focus rather than react to every digital ping. This, in turn, can help rebalance your brain's reward system. They provide a vital opportunity. Unplug from constant digital noise. Cultivate greater present moment awareness. These are powerful, accessible tools. Striking this balance is pivotal. Explore innovative practices. Prioritize holistic health. Align these choices with your personal well-being goals. Embracing a personalized approach empowers you. It allows you to tailor strategies. Experiment with different techniques. Observe how they influence your psychological balance. This fosters agency. It builds self-empowerment. It puts you in control of your well-being journey. Imagine Sarah, a marketing director. Her days were a blur of notifications, emails, and social media. She felt constantly wired, yet strangely unfulfilled. Her attention span felt fractured. Sarah initially tried an extreme dopamine fast. No phone, no internet, no books for an entire weekend. She felt anxious, bored, and irritable. It was a disaster. I thought I was supposed to feel refreshed. Instead, I just felt deprived and stressed. This isn't working for me. She then shifted her mindset. She adopted a personalized strategy. She started with small, consistent changes. Every morning, she meditated for 10 minutes. She left her phone in another room during dinner. For 1 hour before bed, she read a physical book. She even scheduled deep work blocks with no digital interruptions. The results were transformative. She noticed improved focus during work. Her sleep quality dramatically increased. She felt a profound sense of calm. Her productivity actually soared, not diminished. This demonstrates the power of customization. It's like tailoring a suit. A generic size might fit, but a custom-made one feels perfect. It aligns precisely with your needs. This principle also applies to your digital consumption. Pause for a moment. Think about your own daily habits. When do you feel overwhelmed by stimulation? Here's a tiny challenge. Tomorrow, try consciously putting your phone away for the first hour after waking. Observe the difference. What if you viewed your mental energy like a battery? Constant stimulation drains it rapidly. Mindfulness and mindful breaks are like recharging stations. They replenish your focus. They restore your calm. Consider this scenario. You want to read more books. Using what we discussed, how would you set it up? Instead of banning all screens, schedule 30 minutes of screen-free reading daily. Make it a non-negotiable appointment. This small, consistent action builds momentum. It's a personalized, actionable step. Integrating these concepts offers a path to profound well-being. It's about more than just fasting. It's about intelligent engagement. It's about conscious choice. Ultimately, the pursuit of psychological equilibrium is a personal journey. It demands both scientific curiosity and self-awareness. It requires a commitment to your holistic health. That wraps up this episode. Join us next time as our summary continues, exploring practical applications and advanced strategies for mindful living.